Hi there, this is Anthony English, and I want to run through a couple of tips that I have written for Power IT Pro. The first is on listing file systems by volume group in AIX. And the second is a very neat way of skipping a loop and skipping scripts and using the apply command. First, listing file systems by volume group. Well, usually people will use a command such as lsvg-l or maybe the df command. There's a much simpler way of listing all of the file systems in a volume group, and that's with the lsvgfs command, list volume group file systems. The syntax is very simple, lsvgfs followed by the volume group name. See that just now. On my system here I have two volume groups, so if I want to list all of the file systems in DataVG, that's it, lsvgfs DataVG. I can do the same thing for rootvg. Very, very simple. So that's the lsvgfs command. You'll find that on Power IT Pro. The second command is the apply command. So apply lets you apply this particular command to a set of parameters or arguments. And so, for example, instead of doing a loop such as this one for each disk, you can use the apply command. Let's have a look at that. Once again, using the lsvgfs command here. So if I list the file systems in my in here, I see that these are all set to auto mount. These are the file systems, just using the Alt key there. So these are the file systems in that volume group. Don't worry about this CD-ROM one. That's not in the volume group now. So let's say I wanted to do something like set each of those file systems to auto mount equals no. I don't want them to mount after a reboot. Here's the traditional way that you would do that. chfs -a auto mount is set to no, followed by the file system name, the mount point. Well, that's fairly straightforward. Let me just clear that screen. Fairly straightforward, and we see that those file systems have all been set to mount equals no. So to change that to mount equals yes, but this time using the apply command, I want to apply this command to the file systems that are the output of that command. How easy was that? Apply this command to those file systems. Just check those file systems there, and we see that they are set to yes. So with auto mount set to yes, after a reboot, that volume group will get varied on and those file systems will be mounted. Or if we run the mount -a command or mount all command, that will include those file systems. So there you have it, two very simple tips, lsvgfs and skip the script and try the apply command. You'll find them both on Power IT Pro. We'll see you next time.